Impacts of logging on habitat preferences of brush-tailed possums in the Helidon Hills. Logging causes mass changes to an environment, including reduction of overstory cover, alterations to availability and presence of food plants, increased ground cover, and subsequent changes to the organisms that inhabit the area. Many arboreal species, such as brush-tailed possums, can be displaced by logging and will often move away to more suitable habitats. Brush-tailed possums are a very common species, which naturally inhabit wooded and forest areas. The habitat of brush-tailed possums is largely dependent on their diet, which consists of buds and leaves of native plants, flowers, fruit, and insects. This type of diet is supported by a healthy and mature habitat that is also able to provide suitable living resources, such as tree hollows, dead branches, and fallen logs. The aim of this study is to determine the habitat preferences of brush-tailed possums between logged and unlogged vegetation in Helidon Hills. 6 sites were sampled. As you can see, coming up 17 Mile Road from Helidon, you come to the first 3 sites, Haggadorn, Burkett and Finch, which were all unlogged, and then further up the road, sites 4, 5 and 6, Ergon West, Ergon East and Ergon North, which were all logged. On each site, 8 transects were spread throughout the property, as shown by an example of Ergon West here. The cage traps was placed in the middle of each transect and were baited using quarters of jam sandwiches. The results show a clear difference in abundance of the brush-tailed possums between logged and unlogged sites, with the unlogged sites being the clear habitat preference. Data collected over previous years also showed similar results. Areas which have been logged have not only had large amounts of disruption from machinery and noise, but there is also mass loss of hollows, trees, and food for the possums. Further reduction of materials also occurs after the collection and clearing of logs. Areas that are half or nearly matured provide more suitable conditions for the possums, as the trees are bigger and there is more understory growth, including native plants, flowers, and fruit, and therefore insects. Possum populations thrive in these habitats and will choose these sites over others that have minimal mature vegetation or resources, such as areas that have been logged or cleared, as supported by the results. Future research should be conducted on the advantages of using mosaic harvesting, as well as how to improve logging practices to minimise the effects on wildlife.